Hello everyone, welcome to Gummy Bear Colours. Today I'm going to be doing Princess Tiana, colour by number in one of the Hachette books. I'm all set up in my kitchen, so hopefully the camera's steady, won't be moving. Hopefully she said that and she's noticed. Okay. And I've got, can't really to move the camera because it's placed, but I've got my trusty, all my Arteza pens and some Crayola super tips in there as well. And I have my list, just see it at the side here. That's the colour code, so I know what colours they are. So I thought what we'd do is like a colour and chat sort of thing. So another reason then is you can get to know me a little bit better. I'm not sure how long this video is going to be, but we'll see how it goes. So let's start off by choosing which colour we want first. So let's go with Arctic Blue. So I've done quite a few in this book now. I think this is my 4th or 5th one. I really like, I sort of do them and then I do loads of them, really enjoy them, and then I go off and do something else and I end up forgetting all about them. So I thought, well, I'll get it back out again, and it's been really good fun actually. I've done in this one, actually no, I'm not going to tell you because I will show you at the end of the month in my November's collection. I'm having to colour at a bit of a weird angle and I hold my pen like this, so I'm trying to hold it a bit different so you can sort of see. Once I get up here you'll probably be able to see more, but yeah. So what has been going on? So I'm in England, as you probably guessed from my accent, and we have gone into our second lockdown for the virus, but I don't want to talk about this too much because, to be honest, COVID is a bit of a trigger for some people, like anxiety wise and stuff, including myself. I do get quite worried sometimes, but I just think this lockdown that we're having now, I just feel like it's needed. It definitely is needed, but it should have happened a long time. It should have happened ages ago. But the thing is, if you see the list of shops still open and all the schools, all the nurseries, my little one is at nursery at the moment. That's how, when I do videos, is when Little's at nursery. He only goes 3 mornings a week. But, you know, that's when I can squeeze a couple of videos in. But the nurseries are open, the schools are open, the universities are open, the colleges are open. I'm not saying that they should be shut, but at the same time I'm saying if we're going to do a lockdown, then maybe they should consider it. Maybe we're only doing it for 4 weeks, you know, so I don't know. It's a tough, tricky situation because children do need that stability. And, oh, sorry about that bang. That's one of the bottles that I poured myself a drink, so that's a bottle popping. You know, the children need stability, and I understand that adults work and stuff like that. I really do. But I feel like if we're going to do a proper lockdown, then we need to do it like we did the first time because that was so effective. So, yeah, I kind of feel like this one, I don't know if it's going to make much of a big difference, but I'm hoping it does because our NHS is completely shot at the moment and that's just awful. So, yeah, but anyway, we won't talk about the lockdown anymore. So, what else has been going on in the world? There's a really cute thing that happened last night. My little boy, he's 3. And in England it was bonfire night last night, November the 5th. So it was Guy Fawkes. And we do fireworks and stuff like that. Obviously We usually have big displays and stuff, but because it was cancelled because of the COVID, a lot of people were doing it in their gardens. So down our street, there was quite a lot of houses doing the fireworks, and it was quite loud, obviously. And my little one got a little bit scared, and he climbed on my lap, and I was like, "Don't worry, you know, it's just fireworks. They won't hurt you. They're just outside. They're just noisy, sort of thing." And we had cuddles for about an hour on the sofa. Anyway, about an hour or so later, one of them went really quiet for a while, and I thought, oh, they're finished. Not that it bothered me, I quite like fireworks, but I thought, oh, they're finished. And then all of a sudden there's this almighty bang, and I jumped out of my skin. I really did. Oh, I can't really reach this side. Sorry, my hand's going to be in the way. I absolutely jumped out of my skin, and Teddy sat at the other end of the sofa, and he come climbing over to me, rubbed my leg and said, "It's okay, Mummy, it's just a firework." And it absolutely melted me, bless him. So yeah, he's a little sweetheart, bless him. He's awesome. So yeah, but so he's at the nursery at the moment. I won't be able to do the videos if he was here, because bless him, he'd want to help, and when I say help, bless him. But yeah, he's such a little character. He's fantastic, bless him. But right, so that's that. Oh no, I've still got more to do at the top there. My hand's gonna probably be in the way a little bit here. Let me see if I can just move you a little bit. So this, what I'm using here, is just like a sort of like an easel. I have really bad back issues, so I have chronic pain in my spine and hips, because when I was pregnant, I had a really bad labour. Myself and Littlen nearly lost our lives, so it was really scary, and I suffered a few complications. So my hips, I've had surgery and everything like that, but my hips they have fluid around them. So some days I can barely walk because of the pain. It feels like someone's like pushing them together really hard, or someone's like sat on like my shoulders, pushing my whole body down. It's a really strange sort of feeling, but I get pains like the sciatica pains as well, like down my leg, both legs. So some days I do struggle to walk, but I'm on morphine, like the patches, daily at the moment because of the pain. And the morphine has I was meant to do this video yesterday, but the morphine has such side effects. When I changed my morphine patch after like the second day, I get extremely fatigued, like to the point where I just fall asleep. If I sit down, and you know, Littlen, obviously when Littlen's at nursery, I can sit down and it's nice, like quite quiet, and I literally just fell asleep. So yesterday, I call it morphine sleep, because it's not a proper tired. It's literally, it's a strange feeling. It's like extremely exhausted. It's extreme fatigue, but you don't feel normal tired, but you can't help but want to sleep. It's strange. But yeah, obviously when Littlen's not at nursery, I'm busy with him and I'm playing with him and we're doing this, that and the other, so I can sort of fight it as such, because he keeps me busy. But when he's at nursery and I'm by myself, well, I've got my other half here, but he's working, it's sort of like I'm watching telly and the next minute I'm like, I've had 5 minutes sleep, do you know what I mean? So yeah, so I have this because I'm in the kitchen at the minute, so obviously it's not ideal to sit here for long periods of time because the chairs aren't exactly comfortable. So the only room I have in the house is on the sofa. So we have a corner sofa, so what I tend to do is I sit in the corner bit, and It's like the biggest bit, and I sort of spread all my pens and everything over that side of the sofa, and have that whole sort of like corner in the evenings to myself where I can just sit, put all my pens everywhere, and they're all like in order and stuff. But you know, I've got like 5 pencil cases on the go and stuff like that. So then it's everywhere, but I know where things are. And this I then put on a lap tray, which I got when I was at uni. It's a really comfy one as well. So you put it on your lap, and then this is the perfect size to go on top, and this goes all the way up, or I can have it flat, or the side bits make it so it's taller, or you know, it changes all the way around. So it helps that I don't have to be hunched over, because like I say, if I'm hunched over, then after a little while I'm in really bad pain. So the chair I'm sat on at the minute I've already got a numb bum, so it is it's not ideal. I'll have to get a cushion next time, but yeah, so it's going okay at the moment. So now we need number 9, which is cerulean blue. I've got the pens on the chair next to me, so you can't see them, but they're here. But yeah, so what else can we talk about? So if you have any ideas for like upcoming videos and stuff like that, that's fab. Obviously when you first started, I'm guessing, I don't know, I had a gaming channel before where I played World of Warcraft. That was about 5 years ago now. And I had uploaded a few videos of me doing like commentary on my character and stuff like that. But I was sort of like, it wasn't really like a community that I was in. I was just doing it because I enjoyed doing it, I suppose. But this, I feel like, you know, I've already got some really lovely friends on Instagram, like colouring friends. I don't like saying colouring friends because they're just my friends, you know. They're not just like, I can only be your friend if you colour. It's, you know, they are just my friends, you know. So I've got some lovely friends on there already, and they're really supportive and encouraging. And they're all in America, so it's I have to remember the time difference, because sometimes I message them and it's really early in the morning. I completely forget. But yeah, so I've got some lovely friends on there, and I feel like this is like it is a colouring sort of community, sort of friendship, really. You know, it's lovely. So I want to do the videos, and I want to, you know, be a part of that group. It's really nice, and to have, you know, especially in the times we're in at the moment with this virus, and just, you know, it's like a domino effect, isn't it? It's like that makes you feel poop, and then, you know, something else kicks in. It's like, oh, you know, you need that thing to keep you occupied. And it is colouring. You know, I do craft as well. I wouldn't call it, I don't know, I have my own page on Facebook, and I have got one on Instagram as well, but I'm more active on Facebook with my crafting. But the colouring side of it, crafting does calm me, you know, it does sort of relax me, is the better word. But I feel like colouring relaxes me more, because it's sort of like, I don't know, it's very zen, colouring is. So I did a picture last night. I didn't even post it. I upload all my images on Instagram, but I didn't even upload it last night because I looked at it and I was like, you know, it's okay. And I finished it, and it was like, I felt like it was a really boring picture. So I just thought, oh, no, I can't be honest. So I didn't upload that one. But I'll probably include it in my end of month colour, my collection for the end of the month. But see, this is what I do. I look, I think, right, have I done all of number 9. I search and search and search, and I'm like, yeah, number 9's done. I get my next colour, and then I find a load of number 9s that I've missed. Okay, I think I've done all the 9s, have I? I don't. Let's colour in the froggy. I can't remember his name now. Nope, can't remember his name. I'm sure one of you can tell me. Or I'll remember it halfway through. So we need green, 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 green. But yeah, so what have you guys been up to? I can't say I've been, obviously not been doing much. Yeah, sort of, because we can't go out now, it's sort of, it's, when you say, oh, what you've been up to, it's like, oh, gee, no, just sat at home, because can't really do anything else. But yeah, I saw my mum on the day before we went into lockdown, so, you know, went to, because we're in the same sort of bubble, as they call it. But, so we thought we'd spend the day, so I went to her house. We're really close, me and my mum. And my little boy absolutely adores her. They're like best friends, so that was nice. What we got? Nothing really planned for the rest of the, well, really lockdown. Once that's over, then I need to start Christmas shopping. I'm usually really organised with Christmas, but this year I'm due to sort of finances and stuff. I'm really not organised. Usually I'm sort of like start my Christmas shopping after my birthday in October. So my birthday is October 14th. And I usually save some of my birthday money and use that to buy people's Christmas presents. But this year, it sounds well, it's not, I suppose it's not cheeky really, because it is my birthday money. I actually did spend that on myself for once, and you know, I have got Teddy's main present, so his main present's sorted. He if you go by what he asked for though, he asked for the whole sort of like Smith's Toy Shop catalogue. It's like, oh, I want that, I want that. Bless him. So I've still got to get him some more bits, but to be honest, I've looked online and I'm just going to do majority of my Christmas shopping this year on Amazon, or mainly Amazon, I think, to be honest. So it's just so easy, isn't it? You know, it comes to your door, you're not allowed out anyway, so you might as well you know, convenience wise. I'm just going to have a drink. Oh, sorry. Right, so that one's done. Now we need to let's do D. We need tea green. But yeah. So I've actually, my next video, I think what I'm going to do is, one of my friends very kindly surprised me with a gift off of my Amazon wish list. So and it shows me on my wish list like what's been purchased and what's not, even if I purchased them myself, obviously. And I saw that it's a colouring book, and I am really rather excited about it coming. So I think my next video, which I'm going to do, will be probably a flick through of that. So it's by an illustrator I've never had before. There it is. Yeah, it's be here somewhere. So I can't remember now off the top of my head what book it is, but either way I get excited, you know, whatever book I get, because I absolutely love, I've always sort of, since I can remember, as a kid in England, we had this shop called Woolworths, and I know it's still, there is a food shop like that in Australia I'm aware of, but in England this Woolworths was like a department store, and it was the best shop ever because it just had everything you can possibly imagine in this shop. It was like a child's dream going in there, especially at Christmas time. And they also had the best pick and mix, you know, where you like choose your sweets and measure them out, sort of thing. But so I used to go in there with my mum pretty much. Well, we used to go in town nearly every day after school when I was a kid, like little. And I'd go in Woolworths, and their stationery section would be immense, like literally. And I'd be like, I used to have like 50 odd pencil cases, and oh my god, I absolutely love stationery. Even still, I'm on some like Instagram like pages that I follow, like stationery addicts, and on Facebook and what as well. And I absolutely love stationery. Like, I see a pretty pen, I'm like, I need it. And yeah, notebooks and all the good stuff like that. I absolutely love it. And I used to have so much as a kid. I mean, I've still got a lot now, but as I've got older, obviously, especially when you have children, our games room, as we called it, that's now sort of a toy room / room you put stuff in where you don't know where you want to put it sort of room. And I do have a little desk in there, but right now it's we've got like storage boxes of toys and stuff ready to sort out for Christmas. So yeah, I can't, it's not really accessible at the minute. I can get to it and I can sit at it, but it'll be rather squashed, and all my stuff's down here anyway, so it's just easier. But yeah, what was I rambling on about? Stationery and stuff. So yeah, absolutely love stationery. If any of you guys do as well, please let me know. I literally get so excited if I'm like, oh, that's a cute pen, or oh, that's a cute notebook. And majority of the time I'm like, right, I need this notebook, and I'm like, right, what do you need a notebook for? And I don't really need a notebook for anything, but I mean, if it's cute, I need it. So yeah, I'm a sucker for notebooks and stuff like that. So if you do hear someone talking in the background, that is my other half in the next room on a work call, so yeah, you shouldn't be able to hear him too much. But so, have I just got the background to do now? That is a lot of background. It looks like it's all background. Try not to get my face in the camera. Yeah, I think it is. Oh no, hang on. Oh yeah, no, that's background as well. Right, well, let's start in the background and we'll see if we find any more colours. We'll just figure it out as we go. So for the background, so I've got some Creative Super Tips and I've labelled them there. I've only got the small pack off Amazon because I haven't really got any spare cash at the moment. And I had a massive pack, like a really big one, and I, for the life of me, cannot find them. I don't know if I put them in a little man's craft box, because he has his own little craft box, and because he does like making things. He has to be in the mood for it though. Sometimes he's like, nah, but he loves glitter. Absolutely loves glitter. And I get in the toucan box. I don't know if that's a thing in America, but or anywhere else. I'm not quite sure where they sell it, but in England there's this thing called a toucan box, and you pay monthly for it, like a subscription thing. And every month your child gets sent 2 activities to do. So 2 like little projects to make. One is usually a bit simpler than the other. Oh god, I've gone out the lines. And then the other one's a bit more sort of bit more in depth as such. And then you get a little magazine with it, with activities in itself and like recipes to bake things and more ideas to make stuff. And then you get a sticker sheet and a surprise toy, which usually is a little magnet or a rubber, like an eraser. So we get that monthly. And the best one we had was in summer, and it was like called like a mini greenhouse. And you got like these little like plywood strip things, and you had to put it all together, and then you put it together, and then you had this like plastic, it wasn't really plastic, I don't really know what material it was, but you put it at the bottom after you've made it. It's not a very good description at all. And then you had these little discs that were always a camera about this big, and they were covered in like this little plastic film, and you submerged them in water, and they popped. The bag popped, and then it turns into compost. I didn't even know that was a thing. I didn't even know you could get little pouchy things that turn into compost. And me and Teddy absolutely loved making that. And so we grew sunflowers. Oh my god, the sunflowers, they grew. We had to repot them, and they were about, I think his one grew bigger than mine and his dad's. I think his was, it's taller than me, and I'm 5'2", so it was probably close to 6 foot. And it was so much fun. We grew basil and some sort of flower, which I'm not very good on. I'm not very good on flower names and stuff, but that was so much fun. We really enjoyed that one. And we had the Halloween one, obviously just gone, and in that one there was like this magic like light thing. So you had like a little border, a little wooden border, and then this like acetate sort of plastic, and then you coloured it in, and then you get like a little white piece of paper, which I chose the little pumpkin thing, stuck it on a lollipop stick, and then when you put it under the acetate, it looks like a bright light shining through, just because it's dark and that's white. I'm not very good at describing things, but that was a lot of fun as well. We still haven't made this second Halloween thing actually, so so we get that, and he loves that. Dreamcatcher one as well, we did a Dreamcatcher one, he enjoyed that one. He likes the messier projects really. He likes getting into a mess. So, what kid doesn't? I'm, 31, and I'm always got pen and paint and God knows what. Even without doing projects with Litland, that's just me colouring. So, with the backgrounds, you can see, I'm sure if you do these, when I first started doing these, I'd literally colour each circle, and then I just looked and thought, why am I doing that when it's all the same colour? So as long as you get the bubble effect on the outside, which I tend to go out the lines with these Crayola Super Tips, I can just colour it in like a bigger sort of area. So I don't know if you do that, but I'm probably doing it. I don't know if it's not really a wrong way, but it's probably not the right way, but nah, it looks good, that's the main thing. And it's fun, so. But yeah, Oh. I feel like with super tips, I love them and I love the colours, you know, they're fab. But I'm like a child, I don't really do it with other pens, but with super tips I tend to end up going over the over the lines. So I'm sorry if my hand's been in the way for a lot of this video. Next time I might try putting the camera light in front of me, but then I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to reach, but yeah, we'll see. Like I say, this is only my third video, so I'm not used to talking to a camera, so I'm sort of like just pretending you can all hear me what I'm saying right now as I say it. So it's just thinking of things to sort of like, especially when you're in the situation we're all in now where we don't really go out much and do much, and it's not much to update you on really. I mean, obviously I'm new, so there's lots of stuff I can tell you about myself, but where to begin? So I suppose what I could tell you, my sort of profession is I'm a graphic designer. Did it at school, did it at college, did it at university. I absolutely hated university. It was not for me. Even at university I got bullied, which wasn't nice. Even by some sort of the adults, but we won't go into that. But yeah, it wasn't a fun time for me, university, so, but hey ho, that's that. Makes you stronger, I guess. But yeah, so I'm a graphic designer. I have a little boy who's 3. I live in England. I am a Libra. My favourite colour is red. This is quite a cool fun fact. So there was this test that you could do online, and no, was it on the telly? It might have been on the telly actually. It might have been. Yeah, it was. It was a program on the telly that me and Ian, my other half, we were watching, and it was like one of these where, what number can you see behind the colours, sort of thing. If you can see the number, blah blah blah. So anyway, there was like loads of dots or whatever it was on the telly, and there was a hidden number like behind the dots or squiggles or whatever they were, and it was like, oh, if you can see what number is hidden behind this, then, you know, blah blah blah. And it was all different. This means, you know, you've got this personality or whatever. It was quite interesting as well, because it was factual as well, and I love my documentaries and stuff like that. So this was just like a little fun factual thing that was on, and in all honesty, we couldn't be bothered to turn the channel over. So I was watching it, and it said one of the last ones before the programme finished was, what number is behind this one? So I said to Ian, oh, that's 18 or whatever it was. And he went, what? He goes, there isn't a number there. And I said, oh, there is. I said, oh, I can see it. And he was like, oh, I can't see it. And I was like, well, there definitely is a number there. And it turns out that only an extremely small percentage of people can see that number that was shown. Oops. And if you could see that number, it meant that you were a special sort of colourblind. So it's not a colourblind where you can't see... Sorry, I'm moving you about because the page fell off. It's not a colourblind where you can't see colours. It's a colourblind where you can see more colours than the average person. I always felt so special when I found that out. I was like, yes. So yeah, I can't remember the name for it, but I'm a special sort of colourblind where I can see more colours. So, for example, more shades of a colour than the average person. So like different shades of red that some people just look at and think, okay, that's red. But yeah, so that's quite cool. And I suppose it helps with, you know, doing what I do, being a designer and colouring as a hobby. So yeah, I felt extremely special when I found that out. Right, what I'm going to do, what I usually do, which I was trying not to do on this video, I'm going to turn the book upside down so I can reach this area. So yeah, excuse the upside downness. I'm at a very awkward angle, so I apologise that you can probably, I'll do this side where I can see more of my arm than you can the picture. But yeah, so yeah, that was quite fun. I also say, like, when I first started going, well, I say it now, but when I first started going over, and I used to say to, because we've been together 11.5 years now. We got together when we were teenagers. And I say, oh, you know, I can taste that colour. And you'll be like, you're crazy. I'll be like, I can. And it's a little joke I have now where I'm like, oh yeah, that tastes blue, or that tastes whatever. It's actually a thing though, but I don't actually think, if I did a test on that, I would fail miserably. Right, we're nearly done. We're nearly at the home stretch. The only problem with obviously colouring with Corollas and the water-based pens like the RTs, the twine markers and stuff, is obviously because they are water-based, they are streaky. So you do get the lines, but that used to bother me. I always used to be like, oh no, that looks rubbish because you can see the lines and stuff. I mean, I am a pencil sort of colourist. I do prefer pencils at the moment. I haven't got any alcohol markers. I have got Sharpies, which I've been using in replacement of alcohol markers. But I'm hoping that I've sold something on the Facebook marketplace. So I'm hoping that when the lady sends over the money via PayPal, I can buy a set of markers, just the cheap sets, you know, you can get on Amazon. Because I had all the alcohol, like the Copics and stuff at university, but after uni, I didn't really, this sounds bad, but I went through a phase where I just couldn't do design work because of what I went through. It just sort of made me not like it as such. Can you still see that? Yeah. So I ended up selling them. So yeah, I didn't. And then I bought some Ohuhus, but I thought they were the alcohol ones, and then when they arrived, they were the water-based ones. I was like, ugh. And it might be a controversial opinion, this, but I didn't really get on with them very well. So if you can hear that noise, that's my fridge. But yeah, so I mean, my favourite medium is pencil. And do you know what? I haven't ever worked with Sharpies until recently, and I managed to get a big pack of 20 odd off of Facebook Market place from a lady who was selling for $5, and I was like, oh. So I bought them and started using them in what book was it? I think it was my whimsical book by Molly Harrison and maybe a J. Summers book, I can't remember now. And I was like, oh my god, these look amazing. So I was like, okay, I need some alcohol markers again, because if these Sharpies look this good, imagine how good the alcohol markers will look. So yeah, so I'm starting to like Sharpie, but what I do is I sort of put the Sharpie down, and then I sorry, I had to concentrate there because there was a pattern, and then I sort of layer the pencil over the top to sort of shade it, because I do like it shading in my pictures. Whether it's, you know, whether I shade in the right direction or not is a different matter, but I do like having that sort of depth to a picture. But yeah, so I'm hoping that I can get these markers real soon and test them out. It'll be so much fun. So I might do a video on that as and when I get them. So I don't know when it will be, but soon, I hope, soon. I don't know if I may have coloured in one that was supposed to be white just then. Maybe, did I? I don't know. Nearly there. It's looking pretty good. The frog looks cool. I can't remember his name. That's going to bug me. There we go. So what have you all been colouring? What have you know, if you want to, also if you want to do a buddy colour with me, you know, just comment below it. I will, like I say, I'm very new to post on YouTube, but I am getting the hang of it. So if you do want to do a buddy colour with me, pop me a comment below, or my Instagram is also Gummy Bear Colours. I might link my Instagram below this video if I remember, which, saying that, I'll probably forget, but if you go on Instagram and search Gummy Bear Colours, it's the same picture as on YouTube, the little dolly person, the little dolly avatar. So yeah, you'll be able to find me and just sort of private message me, and we can definitely sort something out. I have got a buddy colour with Jamie coming up from, oh, what's her tag? Jamie Colouring World, Jamie Loves Colour, one of them. I'll tag her down below, don't worry. But she's lovely. I've been talking to her lots yesterday. Right then, so I've missed one part of a blue on her crown, so we will just do that bit and then that is finished. You can see where I've gone over the lines with that because I was trying to do it quick. There we go. I might try and do a video on the sofa, but the thing is, the camera wouldn't be very stable because it would probably fall off. My luck. But yeah, I think that's done. Let me try and move the camera around so there you go. Apart from the background looking a little bit streaky, I think that's pretty good. So we're on 44 minutes. Wow, this is a really long video. If you made it to the end of the video, I give you a cookie. And what is your favourite cookie? Please tell me. Mine is a white chocolate. Yeah, mine is definitely a white chocolate chip cookie. I also, maybe this is a boring option, but I also do like oat and raisin ones too. But yeah, so anyway, I hope my rambling wasn't too boring. This was my first proper video colouring and talking to you guys. So if you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, then you'll know when my next videos are coming out. I don't really have a schedule at the moment. I'm sort of filming one and posting it